Hi, welcome to a Captured Chaos Art video. This one is about shipping a painting. These are the tools that I use for shipping a painting. I have a pen and a very sharp hobby knife and a roll of shipping tape and a scissors. So the first thing I'm going to do is take away my painting because I don't want it to get damaged by the process. I'll set it aside. I have an unpainted canvas here that I'm going to work with instead. So here's a piece of cardboard that's bigger than my painting. And I'm going to start just by marking the corners here in case I bump it. This ruler here, this is a steel ruler. It's about 1 inch wider and 1.5 inches wider. I'm going to end up making a box that folds up on the side like this. And I want it to be about as thick as the painting is. So I'm going to draw some lines that are a little bit more than the thickness of the painting here, like this, all around it. And then I'm actually going to cut this out. I like to use the steel edge to guide my blade. It's nice to work with a very sharp blade because you don't have to fight with it. I'm actually cutting into the piece of cardboard that's underneath, trying to protect my tabletop. They do make special cutting mats that are self-healing. And so now I have a rectangle, square, cardboard that's the right size for my painting. And now I'm going to cut the corners out. Like this. And then, as a good trick, I like to go to the back, cut not all the way through, just through a little bit of the top, enough to break the surface. Careful not to cut all the way through at this point. And that makes it a lot easier to bend it up along that edge. But you don't cut all the way through. And then finally, you take some tape and tape the corners. This makes 1/2 of a clamshell. You need to make 2 of these. And make one of them just a little bigger than the other so that one can fit inside the other. your painting is going to fit inside of this like that. And when you make the other one, it covers the whole painting on both. So now I'm going to make the second side of the package, and I'm actually going to use the first package to mark where the corners are. I don't want it to be too tight, so I'm giving a little bit of gap around the outside. And then again, I'm going to mark. This time I want it a little bit bigger because it's got to contain the other one. And now I'm going to cut those. I'm going to cut the corners. And again, I'm going to do the back, cut the back. Don't go all the way through. And then you can fold these up again. And this one should fit inside that one really nicely like that. So now I've made two mating clamshell halves, and here's my original painting. I'm going to coat the painting with a piece of tissue paper here. Put the nice part up, turn it over, try to fold it in. And you could tape it if you want, although probably isn't really necessary given how tight the packaging is. Okay, and then we put this one over the top of that and fit it inside. And then I start taping it. Now this is actually pretty solid, but it's not quite ready to ship yet. So the very next step is to wrap the whole thing in paper. That is ready for a shipping label, which you would then put plastic over the top. I ship via the USPS, and I just print out a prepaid label, and then I tape it on. I put the label on, I just print it on my printer, and just cover it in tape, and then I can take it down to the post office and just set it on the counter. I don't even have to wait in line. So thank you for watching, and I hope you have lots of paintings to ship. Here's some links to more information. Thanks for watching.